Hey guys, this is Prodigal Legion signing in. This is practically live, but it won't be after a few days, so it's not live, but this is practically me uh, checking out Showdown. The reason why I got on this page now and the reason why I'm recording this is because I haven't kept track at all about, regarding Pokemon and tiers and stuff. And I know I said I wanted to do some VGC, but before I started getting into the entire mentality of battling again. I'd like to do some single battles. I know Showdown slash Smogon is a completely different ball game than what VGC is, and the same rules don't apply, or the same tactics don't apply, and that means I must adapt uh, to either one of the two formats. But I know people that can cycle both, and I'm one of those people because when you get to know a format, you can actually play around. Now, this is me. If you follow my arrow, I'm signed in, and it's not bad. Why is my avatar like this? Okay. I remember I had the big fat guy with the belly. Where is he? Where is Chuck? Come on. Come on. Give me Chuck. I'm looking for the big guy. There he is. That's me. Okay. I'm like this. Okay, I wish I was like this. Anyway, so we can see a lot of users online, a lot of active battles going on, and let's get into Pokemon. Okay, I wanted to check out some Pokemon, and let's go into Team Builder. The reason is why I'm doing this is, I just want to show my reactions. I haven't been on Showdown for like a million years, so let's see what Pokemon there are available, and let's just check them out. Okay, so um, new team, and let's add some Pokemon, and let's check out OU. Now, this is Showdown battles. These are Showdown battles, and I haven't seen a lot of this. So let's hide this, and I wish this would kind of center a bit, but oh well, can't have everything, can we? Now, let's check the Pokemon from the sort, the name, the types, abilities, stats, and all that jazz. Now, I haven't done this in a long time. I'm seeing it again. So, there's new Pokemon to check. There's lists that have been jumbled up. And let's check it out. Now, OU, which means overused, which means that people are possibly spamming these in all the battles. Now, compared to what I used to know as OU, I can see even from the first top 10 Pokemon that I see here that there has been a lot of change in this ball game. So let's check it out one by one. Now, Alakazam Mega comes to me as no surprise. He's very useful. He's got this traceability. It's amazing. It's awesome. He's got a good base stat total. He's got insane speed and special attack. And Mega Alakazam comes to me as no surprise. Mega Odino, to me, is something that I don't understand. I don't know what Odino is all about. I mean, I've seen it in a lot of lower tier battles. Now, I think I'm not sure. I've seen this when I used to play Showdown like 2 years ago, before I went missing, before I went AWOL. I saw Odino in very low tier battles. Now, I think it has been upgraded. A little thing that I noticed that since Alola came out, the 7th generation features a lot of fairy type Pokemon, which means a lot of dragon types have been nulled. And you can see that steel Pokemon are around, poison are around, and the fairies are just roaming all over the game. They just dominated, man. So Odino, I think that it must be like a wall of some sort. It has very good defenses and special defenses, decent HP. So Mega Beedrill made it to OU. And it makes sense since you see fairy types all around. You will most probably see poison types like Mega Beedrill. And with these stats, this insane speed stat, it only makes sense that Beedrill's usage will be to take down fairy types. That's respectable. That I like a lot. I'm really glad that Beedrill made it to OU. I remember the last time I battled Mega Beedrill was in, I think, UU, or maybe much lower. And Mega Beedrill was used by Squid Prince. I don't know if you remember him. He's a YouTuber and he has done a lot of battles. And I remember that he even named Wu-Tang because of the bee and all that stuff. I'm not very familiar with the culture, but I get the reference. So, Mega Beedrill, sorry, clicked it and yeah, I'm not going to be doing some building, so let's go. Ah, stupid, stupid, stupid. Delete. And let's go back to add. Buzzwole. I don't know this Pokemon. It looks like a Mega. No, it's not a Mega. Sorry. It's like an Ultra Beast, I guess. It is an Ultra Beast. It's got very good physical stats. It's got, the Bug fighting type, which is horribly weak to flying. But what can you do? I guess that it being a Mega Beast has its role. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be finding out quite soon. And Celesteela, I've seen this in Aaron Zhang's channel, Cybercrime Productions. I've seen it in battles. I've seen it being used a lot. And it comes to me as no surprise because it has some very good stats all around. Stats are basically in the 100 mark, so that's okay. Now, Chansey, if I like Chansey, is no surprise to me either. I've seen it on OU since forever. I've even used it myself, and no changes here. Now, let's scroll down this list, and Charizard Mega X and Y. Well, they haven't changed. They're pretty much OU-ish, and they're not all that bad. I really like them. I've used the physical Mega Charizard Y. I don't know if you've checked my latest Showdown battles, but yeah. Now, Dog Trio. I saw a battle with me using a Dog Trio in RU, and it made it all the way to UU. That is fantastic. I don't know what compelled people to use it, but it's got very good base speed and very good attack. So I'm pretty sure that someone must have found something about it that is good. So I'm guessing in Sandstorm teams with Sandforce, that's not at all a bad idea. So yeah, Bug Trio, man, you made it all the way to OU. That makes me happy because some of these underused Pokemon made higher tiers. Excadrill and Ferrothorn and Garchomp and okay, hold on. Let's go step by step. Excadrill, we know that he has the Mold Breaker and he's amazing and all that stuff. And why not? Excadrill is a fantastic Pokemon to use. Rapid Spinner takes out the hazards. I don't know if there are hazards in the game. I know nothing. I have no knowledge of what's going on. Next is Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn, we've used him in a lot of battles. I don't know if you remember my content, but Ferrothorn is an amazing wall. He has amazing stats. I love this Pokemon. It is so good. I love using it, and by God, it deserves its space in OU. Garchomp, I'm really glad to see that it's being used in both VGC and OU. He's one of my favorite dragon types. It comes as no surprise to anyone. We all know his stats, we all know what he's capable of, and yeah, it's respectable, it really is. Now, I made a video about this guy here, Greninja, which was, oh my god, Uber. I remember the fuss about Greninja being an Uber, and I've made a prediction, and I didn't discuss it on video, but I discussed it with many of my peers, that Greninja would not last long, and I made a hint in my video that Ubers is a pantheon, a Mount Olympus where Pokemon of godlike proportions just have their own tier there because they have amazing stats, amazing defenses, amazing offensives, and they can take the likes of Greninja out. And he's back in OU, so that's cool, I guess. And Greninja Ash, this is something new to me. I guess this is what happens when I don't know what Battle Bond is. Let's check out the ability. Battle Bond, after knocking out a Pokemon, becomes Ash, Greninja, Water Shuriken, 20 power hits times 3. Okay, so yeah. As you can see, it's kind of based off Ash. It has the Ash-like characteristics. I've seen that before in a poster. But yeah, he is much stronger than your typical Greninja here. He has 145 attack, 153 special attack. But the bad thing about this is that you get rid of your Protean. Now, that kind of sucks. For me, it sucks because Protean was a godlike ability. And with so much moves Greninja can learn, it is truly unpredictable. So I don't know how the ability kicks in, how it works. I read it, but I really have to see it in battle to understand. And Mega Gyarados hasn't left OU pretty much, and well, Mega Gyarados is Mega Gyarados. We know him for being a threat. He really is a threat, and well, that I already knew. Heatran, my man, my main man. I love this Pokemon so much. It is such a good Pokemon to use in OU. I don't know how much people use it, but back in the day, people used it a lot. So let me check. Am I still recording or am I talking to myself? No, I'm still recording. Here we are. So Heatran is a cool Pokemon to use, and his stats are amazing as such. And his ability Flash Fire Dome makes him. He completely nerfs the fire types around. So next is Hoopa Unbound. I don't know anything about Hoopa. I have never used Hoopa before. It's regular Unbound move. Sorry, not move. Sorry, it's form. So I don't know anything about it, but based on his stats, paying attention to his superior offensive, both specially and physically, he must be good. So I'm thinking with an 80 base speed, people might scarf him, or I don't know what, but he looks amazing. Jirachi, I don't remember being that much in OU. I do remember him in UU battles that I've had. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure. So Jirachi is also a very good Pokemon to use. He can be witch support and stuff, and he has a very good steady base 100 stats and everything. So Jirachi can be anything you want it to be. So Kartana comes in next, which looks amazing. He's an Ultra Beast. He's got cool stats. I'm not really crazy about the design. It's kind of lazy for me. I mean, like, it doesn't look like an animal. So, yeah, the Gen 1er in me is pretty much protesting, but you can't argue with stats and you can't argue with results. I've seen this thing in OU, PGC, and it makes sense with these kind of stats for it to be in OU. So, Landorus Therian, my man, I've also used this thing. It is fantastic to use. I love this Pokemon, and I know why it's here. And the same thing for Latios. It has amazing abilities. Capabilities. These Pokemon are fantastic to use. I've used them in the same team, and they work very well together. So, Latios is fantastic. I've even used Latias to my advantage. And I don't see Latias anymore, so I think she's fallen. She's dropped. We'll see where she is. Magearna, I have no knowledge of this Pokemon, unreleased, but Magearna is something that a lot of people use. I've seen a Shofu battle, just one, where I think I saw Magearna, and it has very nice stats. Cool. Steel Fairy type, not bad. It's cool. I like the typing, I like the coverage it has, and I will be studying the moves that they have. These Pokemon have moves, and they must be cool. So Magnezone, I've forgotten about this thing. I don't think it was in OU for much longer, but I may be mistaken. He is OU. Well, maybe I didn't use him that much, and I think that this is the main reason here. Analytic, its ability is fantastic. If I remember correctly, let's check him out. The Analytic hitting ability, this Pokemon's attack have 1.3 power if it's the last to move in a turn. And it makes a lot of sense. Magnezone is not all that speedy. He is quite slow. And so with the 60 base stat, I think that Analytic is pretty cool to use. Next is my man, Mamoswine. Oh my god, this Pokemon he is a god in OU. He hasn't dropped. I see we know why he's here. I know why he's here. He hasn't dropped, and it makes sense. Next is Manaphy, a Pokemon that I haven't seen in a very long time. It's like Jirachi, but water type. And I've seen this Pokemon being used ever since Pokemon Battle Revolution, if I am not mistaken. But Manaphy the Prince of the Seas. I'm surprised to see it no you actually. Okay, so Marowak Alola, he looks cool, but I'm not crazy about his stats. I mean, he has base 80 attack, base 45 speed. I see a lot of people use him in VGC battles though, and in OU by the looks of things, and I'm not crazy about this thing. So yeah, it looks cool, but I don't know what usage people find, and I guess that if I make my own team, I will find out what he does. So he's no longer he's no longer a ground type. He's weak to ghost and ground now. The irony. But oh well, Mega Mobile, that comes to no surprise. Comes to me as no surprise. These three Megas, Mobile, Medicham, and Metagross. I understand why. They are amazing and they have great stats. Mimikyu, I don't know this Pokemon. I have never used this Pokemon before. Ghost and Fairy is a very prototypical. Well, it has a very unique typing. I don't know how people use them. It is a ghost type. Ghost types can be tricky, but for them to be an OU, there must be a reason, and I'm pretty sure I'll discover that pretty much soon. Okay, so the next, Muk Alolan form. Muk is a pretty good Pokemon to use. I've seen him in PBR, I've seen him in Showdown battles, I've seen him in DS battles that I've had, and with his new Dark typing, he does have cool abilities. I don't know what Power of Alchemy does. Let's check it out. Power of Alchemy. This Pokemon copies the ability of an ally that faints. Oh, okay. That is an interesting ability to use. Now, Nihilego. This Pokemon is an Ultra Beast, I guess, because it has a Beast Boost ability. When I first saw it, it looks like a jellyfish, and it's weird, and it's very alien-like. Its cry is also, weirdish and stuff. It's very good base stats, special-wise, and it's cool, but Rock and Poison is something that I wouldn't expect it to be. I mean, Poison, okay, it's a jellyfish, but why Rock? Why would you give it a Rock typing? It doesn't make sense to me. Oh well. Next up is Pelipper. Pelipper, ladies and gentlemen, has the Drizzle ability as its regular ability. Like Kenai, it now has Drizzle. It's not like some kind of hidden ability. It has decent special attack, but I guess that people use this Pokemon for an offensive support and, for the Drizzle ability, since we cannot use Kyogre and OU and whatnot. Mega Pidgeot is OU, but I remember it not having such a, rare, no, it did not have such a very good arsenal to it. It has Heat Wave, it has Hurricane, and that's pretty much it. So that's all I remember about Mega Pidgeot. It really didn't thrill me that much. Mega Pinsir, however, I haven't used this Pokemon a lot, but I remember that it has amazing. You can use it very well if you know how to use your Mega Pinsir. That is. Next, Rotom Wash. Well, he is OU. He will always be OU. We will always love this Pokemon. It is amazing. I just love it so much. Electric Water. It is amazing. Rotom Wash, ladies and gentlemen, is a fantastic Pokemon to use. And I will be using him because he's Rotom. I love Rotom Wash so much. I will be using him in my team. Definitely. Maiden Sableye, however, is something that I'm not used to. It has Magic Bounce. Yes. There's a very good defensive Pokemon, but his offensive is meh. So I'm guessing it has a pretty much defensive / supportive role in the team. Next is regular Salamence. Okay. Regular Salamence. Makes sense. He's cool. He's nice to use. He has the Intimidate. He's great. He's great. I like Salamence a lot. Next is Mega Scizor, and why not? Because, Mega Scizor is fantastic and whatnot. And I've used him. He's cool. And, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe who made it in OU. Scolipede. I love this Pokemon. You know how much I love it. I ride it. My channel art has me riding a Scolipede, and I'm so glad to see it know you. I'm going to be definitely using this Pokemon at some point or another. Uh, so glad to see Scolipede. I really do. I really love the Pokemon so much. Skarmory, ladies and gentlemen, is OU because he's Skarmory and he's fantastic. And yeah, why not? So, Mega Steelix is something that I did not expect to see in this list. Mega Steelix looks okay. I'm not mad about him. I don't know anything about him, so I'm pretty much tabula rasa when it comes to this Pokemon. So, maybe I'll discover it in some battle. Maybe, I don't know. Time will tell. Next is Tangrowth. My god, I did not expect to see this Pokemon in OU. And it looks cool. It looks, well, I think I've used Tangrowth before. It is very cool in the sun. It does a lot of work. Leaf Guard and Chlorophyll are fantastic abilities to have in the sun. So maybe he is in sunny day teams like with Torkoal and I don't know what. He has very low speed, so he could be a Trick Room something attacker. I don't know. He has very good stats to boast offensively. And the Tapus, Tapu Bulu, Fini, Coco, and Lele are the very guardian Pokemon, which makes sense to me that they have such great speed, such cool abilities. They have the same base stat total, and according to Pokemon, it's pretty much jumbled left and right. So, yeah, why not? So here we have Toxapex, which is cool. I like Toxapex as a design. It has cool defenses, but it's no Shuckle. And it's Poison Water, so it pretty much gives these guys a hard time, I believe. And, I don't know Merciless. Let's check Merciless out. Merciless, the Pokemon's attacks are critical hits if the target is poisoned. Oh my god, so let me guess. You might want to poison it and then use. Oops, sorry. You might want to use Venoshock and be a total douchebag. I would do that. It makes sense. So next is Tyranitar. My man Tyranitar is still holding up in OU. He's fantastic. I've used him in PTC, and I love Tyranitar so much. Mega Venusaur comes to me as no surprise. Again, another given that Mega Venusaur is in OU. Volcarona hasn't left OU, which I'm very grateful to see. Xurkitree, this is the weirdest Pokemon I've ever seen. Okay, this is an alien thing. So Xurkitree, just type electric, beast boost, and deadly special attack. So yeah, it's a typical electric type Pokemon. And the last two Z Pokemon, which is Zapdos and Zygarde, are, my god, Zapdos is still an OU. That comes to me as no surprise. And Zygarde. Power Construct. What is this ability? Let us check it out. And Power Construct is Zygarde 10-50% changes to complete at 1% maximum. If Zygarde 10 and 50%, it changes to complete at half its max HP or less at the end of its turn. Okay, so Power Construct, it's like a form change in the middle of battle, which is cool. Now, Zygarde is a Pokemon that I'm not that mad about. I really don't like his stats that much. I don't know, I've never used him, but every time I battle against him, I full-code him without relative difficulty. Zygarde is a traditional kind of, dragon ground Pokemon, which in 4th gen rendered Ice Beam a necessity, and it's something that I don't see all that all around. Because, look, if you check all the typing, Dragon has been nullified severely. You can only see Charizard Mega in OU. You can see Garchomp in OU. You see Latios. Just those 3 Pokemon that I mentioned. And anything else? Salamence. And what else? And Zygarde. Just 5 Pokemon. 5 Dragon-type Pokemon in OU. That shows how powerful the presence of Fairy types are. You can see Fairy, Fairy, Fairy. Fairies here, there, everywhere, fairies and steel types and poison types, and the meta has changed so much. Borderline, Alakazam, Azumarill, and Breloom. We've seen these in OU, so I guess okay. Dragonite and Gyarados. I didn't expect to see them here. Slowbro Mega has become borderline, of course. Staraptor, and the Genies, of course. And I don't know what AG means, but Mega Rayquaza is amazing. I've used him. He's fantastic. And here's the Uber tier. I really am not that interested because I don't play Ubers. But yes, I got complete this year, so yeah, he's an Uber, apparently. And UU, the tier that I'm most interested in. Look at how the mighty have fallen. Bishop used to be an OU monstrosity, but he has fallen. His speed stat, I guess, is to blame. Blissey has fallen. Chandelure was always UU. Clefable was OU. Conkeldurr was OU, and they have fallen. Crobat was an OU king, but back in the pre-BR days. He was fantastic. And Empoleon is UU. Fortress was OU, I guess. I'm really not sure. Gengar is UU. He was OU. Gliscor, UU. Oh my god. Hatterus is UU. Hydreigon, yeah, he fell to UU a long time ago. That's that's nothing new. Infernape, yeah. Keldeo, he was OU, I guess, at some point. Klefki, Crocodile. There are UU. UU is very much interesting. Latias, she's UU. Magneton, I guess Magneton with and the Violite comes to mind. And Mandibuzz from OU fell to UU. Her rightful place, Metagross. Mew, Mienshao, yeah, I've used them. Ninetales Alola, which has Snow Cloak and Snow Warning, yeah, I'm not mad about this typing, and I can take it out with a Bullet Punch if I want to. Scizor, yes, and Raikou. Scizor, here he is. Scizor and the Strong Jaw Sharpedo, the Mega, and Scizor is in UU. Finally, he's dropped, but okay. Stormy is here. Swampert, yes, we love Swampert. I really love this thing. And Sylveon dropped to UU. And Tentacool is UU. Oh, Terrakion is UU. My god, I'm so much more excited about the UU tier. Togekiss used to be OU, I think. Volcanion, Zygarde, 10%. This thing is amazing. This is cool. What is Pokemon? Tarina. Oh my god, this is such a funny name. Queenly Majesty. When this Pokemon is active, I let her protected from. Oh, this is cool. Queenly Majesty. No wonder, I guess. So Sweet Veil. This Pokemon is silent, kind of fall asleep. Okay. So you can kiss priority moves goodbye. So all the way back to the UU tier. I think I'm not really going to be doing the borderline. The new Pokemon. Well, what is this new? Okay, I don't get it. Clefairy, sorry. I got excited. Durant, I love this Pokemon. Check it out. A lot of Pokemon have dropped, my god. And I can see that the list is going down. It keeps going down, way down. We go. Okay, what is this? The system? Yeah, I think this is type no. Silly Valley, okay, see the fortune search. A lot of Pokemon are down here. A lot of Pokemon. Unreleased. Oh yeah, the Mega Evolutions for the game. Yeah. NFE, not in a higher tier. Not fully evolved Pokemon. And Little Cup, which I'm not that interested in. Let's go down, down, down. And that is pretty much it. But UU looks like it's going to be an explosive meta game. For me, I'm going to definitely be playing UU on Showdown. So it has a lot of Pokemon that I'm very interested in using. And if this is it here, then I guess I'll have to study it a bit. So guys, this is pretty much the video for today. We're just checking out some Showdown stuff. And I know it's been like a half hour, but if you guys have stuck with me to the end, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a long video, I know, but this is pretty much what it's going to be for me right now. I'm going to be doing some Showdown battles. I'm going to be trying to, I'm going to study and play some Showdown. and in the future I hope that I have some good videos for you guys. So without further ado, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully next time will be a battle to kickstart my channel again, slowly but surely. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone.